been on the waiting list with Missoula Housing Authority for about a year, something like that. Nothing was happening. I was way down on the list. I just got frustrated, and I just didn't know what to do. It got to be banging my head against the wall.
I agreed to volunteer, not knowing what the outcome would be, who Gerald would be, how difficult his situation would be, but just that I was committed to, be with him for however long it took to find that housing. So we met at the library for an hour, probably every Friday for about a year.
It got pretty frustrating, and I'd give up every now and then, but he kept me going, man.
There's no big secret, and that I learned along the way too, and that he learned along the way about how to navigate some of these systems, and that I also had support. I had folks from the Housing Advocate Network to throw ideas out with, to ask questions, to running into a dead end with Gerald, don't really know where to go, what do you suggest? Those questions were answered.
He gave me just that little bit, that knowing that there was somebody who gave a shit, and that when I would hit a roadblock, he could find a way of getting around it, And my roadblock, a lot of it was, like you say, technology.
For somebody who is more, again, tech savvy, younger, like myself, what feels almost second nature is much more challenging for somebody who doesn't, Last time he was renting, he was paying in cash, right? The world has changed significantly.
Finally, I got a place. I got a studio apartment. I just can't thank Connor enough for putting up with me and helping me out. He's a good man, and he's given me a lot of direction.
I've never built a relationship with somebody like I have with Gerald in any other volunteer work I've done. The Housing Advocate Network is a network of community members, volunteers who are advocates in the sense that they take time out of their day, their lives to advocate, assist, help folks who are in need of housing find housing. If people want to help and don't feel qualified to do something like this, just remember that really nobody who's doing this is like super qualified or an expert. I'm not an expert. And the way that that was communicated to me, that I didn't need to be an expert, right? That we're neighbors in this town. I deserve housing, he deserves housing, we all deserve a place to stay. I'm lucky enough to have a place to stay, so why not help somebody, my neighbor, try to find a place to live?
Connor was a godsend, man. He had the patience. I'm very thankful for the help that Connor has given me.